Some days you just feel good as fuck. And then sometimes you just gotta look back and say, what did I do on that day to make myself feel good, right? Why was I feeling so damn good that day? And I can tell you one reason is because I got up this morning, went out into my gym that I just built at my house, and I gave every single exercise that I did my 100% all. Not like to the point where it's like, oh, that's good enough. Like, it's like whenever I wanted to stop, it was like, keep going until it was like, okay, that's all I got. Literally, and just fucking poured myself out in there, dude. Since I've been doing that for like the last week, my strength has went up, like everything. A stronger muscle is a bigger muscle, right? So it's just like, dude, you know you're making progress at that point. And if you leave no stone unturned, we're talking big time progress. You're not leaving things up to chance. You're not, letting things pass that you think might actually help you out, but you're like kind of backing off on them. Like, you're embracing it. You're saying, if there's a chance that this could get me to where I'm going, like, I'm doing it, right? What's up, y'all? My name's Tim Ream. You're in the right place. If you're new to the channel, this is where I demystify the mystical in the self-help and the personal development space. I'm going to give to you the practical and applicable tools that I've pulled down over time that I've used to change my life. All right, man, let's go. That mindset isn't just a gym mindset. It is like a life mindset. The mindset of leaving no stone unturned and giving it your all, pouring yourself out in all of the endeavors in life, dude. And it's still one that I'm learning to do, right? But once you're starting to do it in the gym, it will start to permeate into all of the other areas of life, which it is. And it's a mindset of, I would say, a loser, where it's like, oh, that's good enough. Like, you're leaving the gym, like, I'll do better next time. Like, why would you leave it till next time? You can make progress now, It's like, that's the realization I had to really start coming to terms with and start getting a grasp on, is like, I don't want to keep pushing my success out any further, dude. Like, embrace it now. Let it come to me, Just embrace it, dude. Why do I keep pushing it off? The reason I keep pushing it off is because I know that if I keep doing this with everything I got in me, my life is going to change. And then what? I'm going to be in some uncharted territories. And it's easier to stay comfortable with the norm, right, than it is to just keep progressing. That's, once you get in the uncharted territories and you're going to keep that pace up, then you're going to be in uncharted territories every single day. But that's the whole thing, man. That's the only constant in the universe is change. So it's like, unless you're going to get comfortable with change, then I believe I'm, falling behind. I'm staying stagnant. And if I'm staying stagnant, like, that means I'm not making any progress. I'm actually declining. Big concepts, man. If you think about it, like, we're all on this thing of the law of attraction, right? Well, think about the nature of a magnet. The nature of a magnet, whenever it gets within distance of steel or whatever it's going after, boom. Like, there's no, I wonder what people think. There's no, it's good enough. I'll just stop here and tomorrow I'll pick it back up. Like, it literally just goes after it. Doesn't postpone it. Doesn't hesitate. Like, all of the characteristics that are with that magnet are with us. And it's like, we're wanting to go after what we're wanting to, but it's like, we worry about what other people say, or we say, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. Like, dude, you're just stifling the flow and cutting that momentum off, dude. And if you think about it, that also goes into the, balance, life and balance. Well, dude, think about it. Like, whenever I know, and I'll speak for me, whenever I'm going after something 100%, like, dude, there is no balance. But there's no, think about the magnet I just talked about. There's no balance with a magnet. Boom, it's going after it. That's it. The reason we go after things with everything that we have inside of us is because it's magnetic in nature. There's a underlining physics and physical cause that's happening. Whenever we're going after our goals, we're magnetizing ourselves to our goals. The universe doesn't work the way that we want it to. It works on its own terms, and we've got to figure out how those terms are. And it's no hesitation. It's not letting the infrastructure of life hold us back. Not letting people's opinions of us hold us back. Boom, just going after it, dude. Not worried, just, you know what? And you just kind of get to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let anything freaking hold me back. Like, not one thing, man. And you just go for it. And also you'll get to the point, or at least I know I got to the point where it's like, I have spent so long, I'm 33 years old, man. And if I'm gonna do this, I need to be doing it. And it's just like, I ain't got time for the horse shit anymore. I ain't got time to appease people anymore. Whenever you can get to that mindset where it's like, I'm done moving at other people's paces, I'm done letting people say that I can't do it, and me acting in accordance with that, like me just no holds barred going after it without any apologies, dude. Like, once you can get to that point, it's like there was such momentum behind that. And with momentum, you gain speed as you go. Like, it's like, and you can literally feel yourself giving birth to the vision that you have inside of your mind and what you believe is in front of you, man. It's an awesome place to get to. But you really just gotta say, like, bottom line, do I want this or do I not? Okay, yes I do. Okay, then what are the actions that are gonna get me there? And what are the actions that are not gonna get me there? And I had to be brutally honest and say, you know, I can't engage in this activity over here. You know, now sacrifice comes into the picture and all of that stuff. I always say, man, when goals are clearly defined, our decision-making process is easy, because you know what falls into that and what does not. You know, and I always say too, like, you've got to have a goal. If you've got a goal, man, like, it shines like a spotlight on everything that is wrong with you, what you have to change, what you are engaged in now that will get you there, and what won't get you there. And you've got to shed that stuff. And you've literally got to become a new person to achieve it. You know, I mean, I'm into that whole metamorphosis thing. Like, I want to be changing. I want to be getting better. This term here lately has been popping up with me, but the term mastery. And really, it comes from me kind of meditating on the phrase confidence. But you can't have fake confidence. I'm sorry, dude. Like, if you get out on a basketball court and you have fake confidence, but you've never dribbled a basketball, how confident do you think you are? And other people are going to be able to sense it. And they're going to be able to tell by your actions. The thing that brings confidence is competence. It's actually knowing that the thing that you are engaged in, you are awesome or good at it or good enough or whatever. Like, it comes through work and having a track record. That's what it really is. And at this phase of my life right now, like, I mean, we're all born with a spirit, a soul, and a body. That's all we're leaving with, and that's all we are born into this world with. And for me, it makes sense. Like, I'm in the fitness right now, and I'll just leave it with the fitness aspect of it. But mastering who I am as an individual, right? Like, to do that, you have to get to know your body, how to build muscle, what builds muscle, what doesn't build muscle, what foods react good with your body, what foods don't react good with your body, the right amount of sleep, the right amount of rep range, the right amount of intensity, all of this stuff. Well, see, you're learning about the world around you, and you're learning about you as an individual, right? And you got to deal with reality at that point. And if I want to get shredded, ripped, I've got to find my maintenance calories. How many calories do I need daily before I start gaining weight or losing weight? Boom, right there. And then you start saying, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds. Believe it or not, you can time that out to the day, to the month, year, and to the day. Okay, if you want to lose 10 pounds, and it's a scientific equation. And so just gaining mastery over self, you know, like, I'm not going to have dominion over anything else in this world unless I have first dominion over myself. If I can come to that conclusion, then you really do start to get into this mindset where it's like, I've got to learn to master myself, my being. And where better to start? Spirit, soul, and body, and mind, you know? Mastering my mind, mastering the knowledge that I put in it, mastering my body, mastering how I engage with this world, the knowledge that I put in my mind, the belief system that I have. Is it taking me where I want to go? It all starts with me, man. Once you start mastering these things, Like, dude, you can actually start getting confidence. So mastery, it's almost like if you can come up with the goal that you want, well, then if you just break it down into like the daily little things that you have to do every single day in order for that to come to pass, then the goal is just a byproduct. You don't have to focus on the goal anymore. You focus on the journey, and the goal just happens over time. But it's the same thing with mastery too. Like, if you just focus on mastering the things that are in your life that you want to, the confidence will come. But you're looking at people that maybe have had years and years in their area of endeavor, and you're like, man, I wish I could be confident like that guy. Well, he spent years knocking on doors, taking rejection, learning people's in and outs, learning what he should say, his responses as a door-to-door salesman. And yeah, you see somebody that looks and appears pretty confident, but it's not been a freaking thing that just happened from day one. Like, there's years that you're seeing culminate into this day that you're seeing him now. And that's how it ends up. There's got to be work that's put in before any of this stuff can be reaped on the other end. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please share, like, and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell below. Hit all so you can get all of my stuff that's coming out. Please follow along. Let's fucking go.